today's world, we have lots of pets that are very, very nervous. And it can be not only life-altering, but very stressful to the owners, as well as the quality of the lifestyle that our pet has. And we always want to look into that. When conventionally we can get anesthetics, we can get sedatives, we can get various tablets, your Prozacs, your various things. Those are permanently mind-altering or sedative effect, and so we also kind of take a little bit of the vim and vigor out of our pet, and that's not really what we're looking to do. The other products that are out there that you can use, there's a couple of flowering essences. This one is called Bach Flowers. There's another name brand of it called Calming Essence. Dr. Bach found some flowers that when he did an alcohol water extract, it tended to provide microminerals to the brain so that you didn't end up getting the anxious thoughts. So this can be something that you put a little drop under the tongue and it can provide some benefit. The biggest weakness of this is that they tend to find that it works best once you've had it in your system for 24 to 36 hours. So typically, if I've got the little pet, I'll say every time you fill up the water bowl, just put a dropper full in. And now that pet's getting a little bit each time they're drinking. And now when you get to that stressful situation, someone has come and visited, you're going to travel, whatever, you can dose that little bit and you'll find a reasonably good effect. Sometimes I'll find that that's effective, but it's only effective for a short period of time, and giving this product 10 or 12 times a day is not exactly the right answer. And so then we look at some other longer calming herbs that may be beneficial. This is a product that comes out of Canada that I found quite happy with, in that it can be given in an acute situation and within 10 or 20 minutes really calm your pet down. I typically have, and I have had people tell me that in the middle of the thunderstorm when their pet is losing their mind, they can get home, dose their pet, and in 10 or 15 minutes that pet is calm and walking around the house. Not asleep and snoring by the fireplace, but calm and walking around the house. Because again, that's what we're looking for. We got our pet as a companion. We don't need it asleep during the storms. And if you live in Florida or if you live in the tornado areas, this is not going to be the random storm once in a while. This is something we have to work into our lifestyle. This particular product I find good enough to the point that I will tell people, start off at a quarter of the third of what it says to give your pet as needed, and bump it up every 20 or 30 minutes to figure out how much your pet needs to be affected. I had a little lady that had Maltese, and she gave the dose that it was, and she said they were not worried at all. They were completely asleep. And I reminded her that I told her to give it the quarter of a dose and see what her pets needed. And indeed, now instead of giving the rescue remedy 10, 12 times a day, she can effectively give this 2 or 3 times a day, and that dog that was very, very hyper and wired all day long is calming down and having a nice quality of life. So some of these products do just need to be added into our pets. We have taken these pets and we've taken them out of their protective nature where they hide in holes and caves and this, that, and the other. And they sometimes will get into a sympathetic overdrive where they're in a fight or flight, and that's what drives their stress. And some of these products can really calm that down.